I'm working on my book, The Art of Improvisation, and I'm sketching it out. So I'm going to practice going over it, and actually these are 40 short lessons, and there's going to be a playlist where you can access this for free. Someday I'll publish it and there'll be a link for a hard copy. So in my early 20s as a young musician, I had a dream of being a studio musician in California, but I had a problem. I could not improvise, and I knew I had to be a great improviser to be a studio musician. Now, if you're a classically trained musician and cannot improvise but want to, I got good news. I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you how I did it, because I was in that camp. That's right, in my early 20s, I could not improvise, but I could play classical music, Chopin etudes, Beethoven, you name it. Now, I can improvise better than I can read. It's my strength now, before I had zero skills. Okay, so ready? Here's the first step. You gotta forget what you've learned. You gotta clear your brain and start over again like a little baby. Because you're brainwashed, if you're a classical musician, from just reading and following these instructions. Don't worry, later you're going to combine your improv and what you've learned from classical, and you're going to be a beautiful, powerful flower. You must think like a child again and forget what you've learned. Okay, here's the big one. Learn this circle of fifths, okay? You don't have to learn that silly circle. It's really simple. There's a word here, you'll see it's bead, G flat, and then again, B, G. Here's the order of the cycle of fifth. C, so all you have to remember is this word, bead, G. So it's CF, then B, G. C, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. And then again, B, G without the flats. So here's, you just start, forget that confusing, silly circle. Here's the simple way to learn it, just in this order, single notes. You need to be able to do that so fast where you could be sending a text message and talking on the phone and doing that at the same time. It's got to be so fast. Later, this is going to be slowly develop more and more into not only a beautiful improvisational tool, but for composing and songwriting too. So you're going to start off with those simple notes, right? C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G, B, E, A, D, G, C. Then later you're going to do chords. So those chords, those are just simple triads. I could play that 1,000 different ways. And you're going to get more, this is going to sound like music, not like exercise. Very powerful. Don't delay on this. The payoff is huge. All this stuff in here, in my little 40 lessons, exercises, is stuff that I've used and it works. It's not stuff, I basically just grabbed these ideas from studying composing and other composers, and then that's how I taught myself really to improvise. So, the major triads, gotta learn them, master them, easy. Going through the circle, okay, like I just did. C, F, B flat, A flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E, A, D, G, G. And then you could voice that 1,000 different ways. Okay? Well, we're only at lesson 2. So then, the minor triads going through the circle. Here's the difficult one, the diminished triads. The diminished 7th chords, there's only 3 of them. You have to learn them and master them, you have to understand them. They teach you how to control the dominant chord, minor, all the extensions, and it's huge payoff. The augmented triads, okay? 1, 3, raised 5. So here's all your triads, right? You got major, minor, diminished, augmented. So here's a great exercise to do. Minor, diminished, back to major. Na 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 na. Augmented. That's a great exercise for piano. Also, you can warm up your voice too. Great for pitch. Okay. 4, 5. So at first you're going to start by playing chords and different voicings going through the circle, the cycle of fifths, circle of fifths, whatever you want to call it. I call it the cycle. And then after that, after you've mastered some of your chords going through the circle and you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to take a 1, 4, 5 progression. Right? That's a million pop songs and hymns. Now you're going to take that in 12 keys. Okay? And this is prepping you for the real payoff. Take that simple progression 4, 5, 1, and then as you're playing it, instead of doing like exercise, apply some basic, simple, beautiful melodies to it. Then it's going to be like music. It's going to be fun. It won't be an exercise. Lesson 9. Okay, so pick a song you love, a section of a classical piece of music. Write out the chord changes. Learn how to improvise over those. Behind me, I got these charts hanging up on the wall. Those are from masterpieces. Now, here's so you got your standard basic chord progression, 4, 5, 1. And you can also do 2, 5, 1. That one's even more valuable and powerful. They're both, you need to know them both. Rhythm and time. When you're improvising, make sure that you know, are you playing in time to a metronome, to a click? Is there a pulse? Or is it rubato where it's free form? They're both beautiful. I love playing rubato, but you got to know what you're doing when you're doing it. You can't use rubato as an excuse to having poor time. So if you have poor time, you need to get a metronome or drum machine and work on that. Learn the 12-bar blues, okay? Learn it in a few keys. Study and learn some jazz standards. The first one I did for 12 keys was Solar, Miles Davis. Okay, lesson 14. Pick songs that you like. You're picking pop tunes, pick hits, songs people love. It's gonna earn you money. Lesson 5, expand your technique. Scales, chords, arpeggios, etudes. Lesson 16, phrasing is king. Learn about phrasing. Learn about time, playing on the beat, swinging. Being able to control where the click is, to be able to play in front of it or behind it or right on it. Phrasing is king. Okay, now, let's say you're getting down the road, you're starting to improvise. Pick a song that you want to play. Play the main idea, complete the song, now improvise it, now do it again, repeat the song, and do an ending. And at the beginning, do an introduction. So, here's the format. Improvise an introduction, play the song, now improvise over the song, play the song again, play the ending. 5 things. To play a song without intros and endings, you have to look at it like you're performing live on TV or you're in a recording studio. You have to have the whole form, intro, song, ending. So this is how jazz musicians, they improvise over a song for, okay, so there it is. Intro, the song, ad lib, song, ending, okay? That's lesson 18. Lesson 19, songs. Master 10 songs with intros, endings. Like I said, pretend that you're recording live. Lesson 20. Pick 2 chords that sound interesting to you. Jam on them for 5, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. Here's a good one. Chord family 1, the major chord family. C major 13 raised 11, the largest form of a major chord possible. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, raised 11, 13. Do that up and down your instrument. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, raise 11, 13. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, raise 11. Well, now do that through all the major triads, through all keys. That's going to add a lot to your improvising. So that, fast forward is up to lesson 33. Play single notes, going through the cycle of fourths. Okay, we already went over that. I got that in here twice. Okay, the circle or cycle of fourths. Cycle of fourths, cycle of fifths, all the same. Here's your dominant chord. Okay, so your G7, then you got G9, G11, G13. Those are typically going to point to major. C, G7, G9, G11. G13. Typically, they're going to go. That's going to lead to major. There's one rule. There's no rules. So that's for the basic dominant chords going to major most of the time. Now, go through the cycle with the dominant chords, root and chord. Could do a stride. Great exercise. Oh man, that's harmony lesson and getting your stride down. There's only 3 diminished 7th chords, you gotta learn them. Each one points to 4 different keys. Each diminished 7th has 2 tritones. Each tritone points to 2 different keys. There's only 3 diminished 7th chords. They go chromatically. C diminished 7, C sharp diminished 7, D diminished 7. Okay, so that's far enough. So anyway, I'm working on this book. There's going to be a playlist with each of these lessons broken down and a short video on it. It's free. This stuff works, man. I'm telling you, it works. God bless you. Have a great day.